I was about 9 years old when I discovered that I wanted to be an artist, and it was because I saw a portrait drawing of Princess Diana. It was the 80s, and it just moved me in a way that I had never been moved before. And somehow I knew that I wanted to do that. I wanted to move people like that. And I decided that it was time for me to actually do something that would be challenging for the rest of my life, and I knew that that had to be art. So luckily I spoke to a friend who had the inside information, and I said, I really want to get back into the art world, but I don't know how to do it. And they told me about the Gerald Sokoto Award. So I worked for months over the December holiday instead of going on holiday in Joling. I worked hard and I entered the competition, never believing that I could win it. I moved to Johannesburg and I was really struck, because I'd never lived in a city before, I was really struck by the texture of the city, the little glass panels that make up the buildings downtown. I just thought it was, exquisite visually. And then at some point I went with a friend of mine who's an interior designer to source fabrics, and I discovered little swatches of Dupion silk. And when I took those back home and I put them out and I had a look at them, they actually reminded me of the little glass panes in the city, especially because as you move the little pieces of silk around, the nuance of the reflection changed, just like the little panels in the city. So that's really how I came to start working with silk.